Hey guys, welcome back. We are watching Cobra Kai. We are on episode 5? I think we're on 5. I'm not going to bother recapping because there wasn't much to say. We're waiting to see what happens as far as Daniel confronting Johnny and that kind of stuff. Come on. Come on. Slowly sit. There we go. Now she's comfortable. So we are going to see what happens and go from there. I know he's got padding on his arms and his legs, but that would still hurt. I remember all through high school, it always hurt me really bad playing volleyball, especially if I tried to go up like that and hit. So I was always doing the tomahawk, which the PE teacher hated. In fact, the one gym that we play volleyball in had those, it was a small gym and it had those old metal lights that hung down. I accidentally hit one of those when I did a tomahawk and knocked the light down. Class was dismissed. But my arms would just, for days, would hurt after doing volleyball. And I loved volleyball, and I played competition twice. It was non-school. I forget what it was that Mom had me in. And we got first place in one of the games that we did. And I can't remember about the other. But we only did it twice. And I'm wondering if, because I can't remember it clearly, I wonder if I stopped doing it because of the pain I was having. But I loved volleyball. Too short to really play. You know, it's hard to spike when you're short and all that kind of stuff. I was great at doing the serve, and I was great at doing the tomahawk. Oh well.
It's 5 o'clock. Twilight is upon us.
All right.
What's going on?
He's renting out space. Love is here to namaste. I have a handful of friends that use the namaste mantra a bit. It's not really a mantra, it's a greeting. It's kind of like salute. It means multiple things.
They revoked my membership, son of a gun.
I know, and frankly, I don't like how they
Is he
handle that
Greek?
online.
Anyway, we're always happy to have Anthony. Stop drinking the butter.
That would be me. I ate brown sugar out of the brown sugar jar at 4 years old.
My dad owns cars.
Mom had to hide it because I kept getting into it.
Yeah, snake karate or something. I don't know.
Ever thought of selling?
Ah, Daniel's gonna play dirty.
Never letting you finish the sentence.
Well, I know a few guys who act just.
Quiet! You have another reason you want it.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And frankly, I don't know why you care. The mall down the street gets more than twice the rent. You're not even.
I'd say
charging
Armand
market
is
rate.
not
You
stupid.
call me stupid, little soul. Trusting a car salesman, huh? No deal.
Fine. Then enjoy pissing in your own shower, Armand.
Everybody does it.
Saves water.
Oh, that one.
This is definitely not your
This person. Don't look.
definitely not your Karate Kid from the 80s.
Whatever Kyler told you was a lie. Sam, just say you're sorry and we can all be friends again. Or don't and get the hell out of Moon's car.
I think the worst thing I ever had said about me in high school, which I wasn't in any particular clique or anything like that, but I think the worst thing that was said about me was that I was pregnant. And I knew exactly who had said it. It was a girl that was interested in my boyfriend at the time. And she was mad that he wouldn't leave me. So she started spreading this rumor that I was pregnant. So I walked up to her at lunchtime and I said, "So I'm pregnant, really? When do I do?" Just kind of confronting her. And she didn't expect me to confront her. And so that rumor quickly got squashed. I can't even remember if I was I don't even think I was having sex at the time, because that took a while. So, it was one of those things where there was no doubt I was not pregnant. Other than that, the only other confrontation that I can remember in high school was there was a girl from Florida. This was a high school in Pennsylvania. There was a girl from Florida that had transferred out to our school. I was from North Carolina, and she came up to me in the middle of phys ed, and she said, and I can't even say it the way she did it. I'm just going to say what I thought I heard, which is, do you think you have a better accent than I do? And I looked at her and I said, no, why would I have a better accent? It was one of those, what? Came to realize she said better ass than I do. And again, that's not something I worried about in high school. If she wants to have a better one, fine, by me. She was also one of the girls that she had a unicorn tattoo right on her chest, and she went around high school showing it, and then would say, don't tell anybody, but she showed everybody. One of those. I think those are the only confrontations I've had in school when it came to being picked on or bullying or fighting or anything like that. For the most part, nobody bothered with me because I was a transplant. And so, I mean, I had friends with different groups, but I didn't have, well, there were 4 of us that were in a group that we weren't really our own group, but we hung out together all the time. But this group got along with everybody. It was kind of an inclusion group back in the day. So I didn't really have the experience that a lot of kids are experiencing, especially nowadays with the electronics. But I mean, we had bullying and that sort of thing. It just wasn't to the same extent as what we see here. So I don't understand why people go to that extent of bullying, but I also don't understand what the person who's being bullied is experiencing, because I haven't been there. I'm trying to think. The worst I get picked on nowadays as an adult, the worst I get picked on about is my weight. And that's not really that often, because the people I associate with don't do that. At least not to my face. They don't post about it on Facebook or anything either. And actually, one of my worries with doing the weight videos, the weight journey videos, is being picked on about my weight. But I haven't had that. I have comments set to being filtered for potential inappropriateness. I couldn't remember that word. I'm terrible with words today. I'm so sorry. I've only had one person that wasn't a bot. Those are obvious. But I've only had one person who's sent anything negative, and I went ahead and posted it. Ouch, that hurts. Hey! Oh, that hurts. Boy, he stretches up there pretty tall, doesn't he? I'm going to have to move my wind chime. So I really didn't expect that. Now, if I get more and more people who view my stuff, I may start experiencing it more, because keyboard warriors, we know how that goes. I still would say that I don't know the trauma that a person goes through emotionally who is bullied, especially to the extent of, I can't remember her name, but the sodium chloride girl. Is it Monica? Monica's not right. So I can't relate to that stuff. Intellectually, I can work things out, that sort of thing. But emotionally, going through it and that kind of thing. I went on a tangent. I apologize. Let's get back to the show.
Hey, let's see what you got, Miss Robinson. Face me, bow,
Last name's Robinson.
Face each other.
Cuckoo, Mrs. Robinson.
Oh my God, Aisha, are you okay? I'm so sorry. Come on.
I'd say her daddy taught her that move. What position did he play?
Alright, what about the Nintendo? It's an Atari. Normally
I had that Atari. And actually it was my stepdad's Atari. There was a video somewhere where it talked about the Atari, and he also had a Texas Instruments gaming console. So those are the gaming systems I grew up on. Then in college I had a Nintendo 64, I think is what it was. Mastered Ren and Stimpy, all 3 games that they had. I played so much I'd get blisters on my palm of my thumbs. And now my current gaming system is a Wii. So you can see how far behind the times I am.
You just lost an opportunity of a lifetime.
I'm trying to sell my action figures. Not even a beer. Who's that creeping up? You left the dojo unlocked. There was a car creeping up. Make a different choice, Johnny. So here's the confrontation.
What's going on?
I think you're oversimplifying things.
Well, what about the other stores in the mall? I mean, did you even consider them? Look, I don't
I'm
know
glad
about
she's calling him
Johnny
out.
or Cobra.
Spray painted a dick on my face.
So what? He's an asshole. Don't let him turn you into one. Look, I don't know
Good
what you need to
girl.
work this out.
Really like her right now.
I guess Sam takes after her dad.
She's gonna beat his ass. He's gonna get in trouble though.
Your mom's gonna kill both of us.
She what she knew.
Mixed feelings about this. Mr. Miyagi. Is that
I'm thinking about you.
the year Pat Morita actually died? I have to look that up. Now they showed him teaching his daughter karate when they were little, when she was little. So is he getting ready to do his own family dojo? Oh. So the stuff honoring Pat Morita got to me. Don't know why. I didn't have a strong connection to his character in the karate movies or anything. I do know that he's one of the ones that fought to have a comeback of Karate Kid. Unfortunately, it didn't happen until after he passed, which was 2005, not 2011. Don't ask me why I'm all emotional. I do tend to be more emotional when I'm in pain, so I'll blame it on that today. The interesting thing here is, cat fur. Cat fur on wet eyelashes do not help or feel good. There, got that one. So the interesting thing that we left off of from that one is Johnny's son, I can't remember his name, showing up to work at LaRusso's. So is he doing this to try to find dirt on LaRusso for his dad? Or is he doing this to befriend Daniel to make his dad upset? Or, we're left with that question. What's his intentions on getting the job there? The other interesting thing is we know that Sam knows karate. A lot of the students showed up to Johnny's studio to learn and train. Is Sam going to go to Johnny's dojo, or is she going to get back into it with so I think that'll be interesting to see what happens there. That's all I can think of for that episode. Most of my comments were during it. I'm watching so many in a row. I'm having a hard time keeping track of what happened and which one. But I think that's all I'll comment on. Thank you for joining me for this episode, and I'll see you guys for the next episode. Bye.